Hello everybody. I'm sorry I cannot be with you there in Verona, but at least I'm joining you virtually, and I wanted to share some words with you. It's really impressive to see such an event talking about rail data and having it from many different angles, and I'm sure the main objective is how to make value out of all the data that we all together have. And I know there are some challenges in this sharing of data. We have to look at how we can understand this data one each other. And for that, I have the solution. That's interoperability. And interoperability, that's, I would say now, a more or easier word to learn, but I have to share with you an anecdote. In the past, when we had to explain interoperability, which was a concept not easy to grasp, we were using the rail example and how you have to make sure that the rails can connect together so that the trains can go from one rail to the other. So I think that you will be the best to understand what interoperability means. And interoperability is not something new. We already have, and I'm sure all of you know it, the Interoperable Europe Act, but we also have the framework. That was old, and there you have all the layers of interoperability. That was providing you with some recommendations and ideas about the challenges you will be discussing. But the good news is that indeed, now we have the Interoperable Europe Act, which has been entered into force on the 11th of April of this year. And what is this about? Well, here we talk about interoperability. We will make sure that we can foster and make sure that we have really user-centric, citizen-centric public services throughout Europe, thanks to interoperability. For that, we will set up a structured governance to make sure that we all talk the same language and we go all in the same direction. But it brings also other elements, like sharing of solutions. And there you can say, so interoperability solutions can be not only tools, but also standards. And this is something that I'm sure you will be talking today. If we look at the semantic interoperability, there I have to invite you also to our great event, annual event taking place on the 27th of June. So you still have time to join us in Brussels or online, will be also web streamed, where we will be talking about the regulation and the future. But I would like to come back a bit to this semantic interoperability. And if you could not join us last year, we were talking about AI and semantic. And in the agenda for this event, I haven't seen much of AI. So I wanted to invite you to also look at that and see how semantics and AI can reinforce each other. You need to have very well-structured and defined data so that the results of AI will be much better, and the other way around, where AI can help you to understand better the semantics behind the data. So if you haven't, you can look at all the recordings from last year, and I invite you to come to our conference this year. And I don't want to keep you longer, but I would like also to thank the agency, ERA, whom we have been working for the more or less 5 years, making value of the data and having this innovative approach on the usage of data. So I invite you to continue the discussions, come with great ideas, and don't hesitate to share with us, and we can promote them at European level. Thank you very much.